I think Trump has eroded global trust in the American economy and American deal making.
You mean the all-time high market ever in history?
It's high because
America?
they don't believe.
The all-time high?
They think Trump is going to chicken
never
out.
been higher. Never been worth more. Never been more successful. Never.
When the
it's eroded by trust. All-time high today at 4:30 in history. Never worth more. What are you talking about?
Well, look. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to yesterday's news channel, where we watch CNN so you don't have to. Last night on News Night with Abby Phillip, Kevin O'Leary joined the panel alongside the Young Turks' Anna Kasparian. Kevin O'Leary brought clarity. Kevin O'Leary brought data. Kevin O'Leary brought that I built businesses and made payroll energy. The kind of real-world experience that 99% of CNN panels painfully lack. They tried spinning Trump's trade strategy into a failure. Tariffs, timelines, whatever. Anyway, let's watch Kevin O'Leary dismantle Anna Kasparian in the CNN panel like a cheap folding chair at a union protest. That was a good one. Let's go.
The next 2 weeks are going to be weeks for the record books.
That was just a couple days ago. So far, only 4 trade agreements have been announced. Kevin, when are the deals coming?
Bassett tempered the enthusiasm from Japan over the weekend at the American Pavilion, and he spoke again this morning about this. He referenced, I want quality deals, not fast deals.
Do you mind if I play it? We have the soundbite. Let's play
let's listen
Scott Bassett.
Yeah.
Mr. Secretary, August 1st is a week from Friday, I think, and I think that's on everyone's mind. Any progress that you can report on some of our big trading partners?
Look, Joe, talks are moving along, but the important thing here is the quality of the deal, not the timing of the deals. You know, again, we're proceeding at pace with the negotiations, but we're not going to rush for the sake of doing deals.
Abby, let me give you the metric on all this stuff.
I mean, it just sounds like those things are contradictory.
No, but let me just tell you what the market's thinking, and sovereign wealth is thinking, and capital comes from America's thinking. Most countries around the world have a value-added tax, a consumption tax. Canada, Australia, Switzerland, the EU. So you buy something in France, they charge you 13% on it. American Tire,
and you get it back in
France,
at the
13%. Exactly. So what's going to happen here at the end of the day, and the market believes this, I believe this too, is that reciprocal tax will equal the VAT tax. Trump can't sell a consumption tax in America to Congress, but he can sell a tariff.
But the point is, the deal.
The reason why he's not getting these deals, I just think we got to talk about the big picture here. If you're a foreign government, ally or adversary, or counterpart, whatever, are you going to make a deal with Donald Trump? And how can you believe that the U.S. is not going to have a sporadic change 3 years from now? I think Trump has eroded global trust in the American economy and American deal making.
You mean the all-time high market ever in history?
It's high because they don't believe.
The all-time high?
They think Trump is going to chicken out.
Never been higher. Never been worth more. Never been more successful. Never.
When the
it's eroded by trust. All-time high today at 4:30 in history. Never worth more. What are you talking about?
Well, look,
let's
on the economy or on tariffs, they say too much on tariffs, 61%. The majority of Americans oppose tariffs on imported goods, just about the same percentage, 60%. That's a pretty lopsided assessment of that particular issue, and this idea that Trump is not focusing enough on the thing that he was elected on, which is the cost of their daily lives.
I have a huge problem here with this argument. Your investment account is worth more tonight at 4:30 than it's ever been in history.
Kevin, you got to look outside of your own perspective.
No,
most
I don't.
Americans are not
I'm
heavily
right.
invested in the stock market.
Kevin,
Most
thank
Americans
goodness
are
I'm
barely
here
making ends
to
meet.
bring reality to you.
Okay, this is wonderful. You're doing really well. You're heavily invested in the stock market. Most
every
Americans
American is.
every American
is.
It's high to.
So CNN thinks they've got a real gotcha here with Trump's trade strategy by pointing out how Bassett says quality over quantity, while Lutnick keeps saying just a couple more weeks, which he has said for months. That said, though, because the deals aren't inked yet, feeds into their Trump has no plan at all narrative. Trump's strategy isn't designed for daily headlines. It's designed to pressure global players into better terms. That's exactly how we got USMCA. He didn't rush it. He replaced a decades-old disaster with a deal that actually defends American workers, and it's still in effect today. And how can they ignore what Kevin O'Leary said? Your investment account is worth more than ever. There's no spin there. It's not a talking point. That's the real economy responding to strength, not weakness. So yeah, maybe Lutnick's off on timing, and yeah, maybe Bessent's hedging. But Trump's playbook is still the one setting the table. And CNN knows it. They just don't want to admit it.